what's up, Serge? Thanks for meeting me here.
The gate was locked.
That's because it's not my house. Now get in here. This bowl is so fresh. Serge, where are you from?
Boston.
All right, walk me through everything that happened in that video.
Filming a trick, skating.
Were you planning on doing anything else?
No, that was the end.
Oh, so it actually ended pretty much right on time.
Yeah.
When you got up, did you even consider calling the phone number on the back of the truck to report his driving?
No, I didn't. I only saw the front of his truck.
How far did you fly through the air?
Approximately 25 feet.
Did you ever meet the guy?
No, he called the ambulance.
And then he just left?
Pretty much.
Would you be shocked if he was here?
Yes.
Me too. Who was supposed to be watching for traffic?
No one was, but someone should have been.
You were just like hoping that when you flew through an intersection that there'd be no cars?
I had done it once before, and I rode onto the sidewalk, and then I just went in the street that time.
Did you get hurt?
A little bit, cuts and bruises.
But you didn't break any bones?
No broken.
Did you go to the hospital?
I went to the hospital.
Did you have insurance?
Yes.
Did you vote in your last election?
Just got registered.
You gonna vote this time?
I think so.
It's gonna be exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you get in that booth, you pull your pants off, and you pick one. You can do whatever you want there. They're not allowed to ask questions. Did your parents see the video?
Yeah.
What'd they think?
They didn't really react like I thought they would.
How'd they react?
Just kind of like, oh, that was crazy, not like freaking out or anything.
Why does everyone want you dead?
I don't know.
This is what I would have done. But again, I'm from a different era. I would have jumped off my skateboard over the truck, had my skateboard go underneath, and I would have landed on the other side.
Yeah, hippie jump.
You didn't even consider doing a hippie jump.
No,
Did that accident make you want to switch to rollerblading?
not a chance.
What's your beef with rollerbladers?
Horrible.
What do they call themselves? Do they call themselves inliners or
Fruit
rollerbladers?
booters.
What?
Fruit booters.
Fruit booters? That sounds like a hate crime. Although I do love it, and I'll probably use it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you definitely.
So the first time you've ever been hit by a car?
Yep.
You ever been in a car accident?
Mm-hmm.
You a good driver in snow?
Just drive slow.
Or you do what I do. Get yourself a Subaru Outback, all-wheel drive. Those things can handle any type of weather, that's for sure. Have you skated that rail since?
No, I don't think I'm ever going back there.
You got to. You got to get back up on that rail.
Hey, you kids, how many damn times I gotta tell you to quit draining my pool? Now fill it back up or I'm calling the police.
You always been this cranky old man hawk?
You kids are wasting your lives. No one's ever made a living riding a skateboard. Now get!
Suck it! I know a much safer place for us to ride anyway. Let's go.
Serge, welcome to my childish dream factory for young boys only.
It's a lot like the Fantasy Factory.
No, it doesn't. This is my own original idea that I had years ago before he did. I was just too busy with other projects to see it through. This place is awesome. It's got everything you could ever want if the only thing you ever wanted was to hang out with 12-year-old shirtless boys. You get a scooter, play basketball. Good shot, Phillip. Or, my favorite, the foam pit. All right, foam looks inviting. You gonna jump in?
I'll stick to skating.
Suit yourself, but I insist you don't wear a helmet. These boys look up to you, and I want their hero to be cool. It's really hot in here, so I want to make sure you stay hydrated. Let me fix you a drink.
What's that?
Jason? All right, Serge, last chance to take that shirt off. It looks really itchy.
I'm good.
Your loss. Go have fun with the boys. And remember, there's no cars in here, so you should be pretty safe.
I see you met my partner in crime, Big Sack. You just took 200 pounds of balls to the face. You got sacked. That's what's up. Oh, drama, you gotta see this.
What's up, Natalie?
Hey, Daniel.
That Pan Express really puts a pep in your step. Is it hard for you to sit still like this?
A little bit.
That's why I brought you here to the mall. Just a nice, peaceful place. Enjoy a bench properly.
Ooh, I don't like them all.
Where else are you going to get cool belts? That's a hot topic plug. What does parkour stand for?
Traversing from A to B as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Wouldn't as quickly and efficiently as possible be just a walk in a straight line?
Right, but if there's obstacles in your way, you can't just walk in a straight line.
So how long have you been parkouring?
Parkour.
Is that what you would say? How would
no.
you say it?
How long have you been doing parkour, or how long have you been free running?
How long have you been free running?
About 2 years.
Why did you get into it?
Well, I was a gymnast for 13 years. Somebody recommended parkour to me, and I'd never heard of it.
Free running.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Oh, sorry. What happened?
I was in Auburn, Alabama. I was going to do a cat pass. My chest was a little too far down, and if you notice, my foot actually slips out of my shoe. Have you seen a girl hit her face as hard as I did?
Well, I have, but that's because I do awful things in my house. What were you doing in Alabama anyway?
I was visiting parkour communities.
Isn't it weird? You were in Alabama and you decided to get rid of all your teeth. Is being tall or short better for the parkour community?
Most people are on the shorter side.
Is that because tall people just have a better life and have more important things to do? Who is the most famous of all the free runner, the parkourers?
David Bell and Sebastian Foucan.
Sebastian Foucan. God, would I love to see him jump a mailbox.
You probably can side flip that mailbox.
Do you know who the best was in history?
Well, the
Jesus. He went across water. Have you done that?
No, I've not.
He did that in, I believe, Birkenstocks.
You made those back then?
I think Jesus had a deal with Birkenstocks or something. Do you ever worry about wrecking your lady parts? Man, you hear that?
Yeah.
That's the old bones. The old bones. Woo! You ever dated another guy that parkours? Loud and clear. Girl on girl.
No.
Oh, it wasn't loud and clear then. I apologize. So what do you like most about parkour?
I like the freedom I get when I'm running around.
Well, you're gonna get an opportunity to use it because here comes parkour's arch nemesis, the mall walkers. Act normal or get the out of here. Please, this is a parkour-free mall. Our tax dollars is gonna be wasted on a bunch of stupid signs down at City Hall saying no parkour here. For skateboarding, they put little clasps over rails to keep skateboarders from running. What are they gonna have to put over things so people don't walk aggressively on it? Tar? Just put tar everywhere? I don't think it's tar. I don't think that's the fix. But I'm just shopping the idea.
Hey, how'd you get up here so fast?
I took the elevator like a normal person. I've been waiting so long I got a Cinnabon. Are those old ladies still following you? They're very persistent. And that looks awfully risky. The world wants to know, you think you can make it this time?
Definitely.
What are you guys chasing her for anyway?
Chasing who? We do this walk every morning.
All right. She did not make it very far at all. It's like a piñata. All her hard candy went everywhere.
Friggin' race, boys. Here we friggin' go. Inwood, Ontario.
Oh, shit. You okay? I think so. I may have broken my hip.
Yeah, oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay, ow, 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 ow.
Tiffany.
Hey, Daniel.
Thanks for meeting me here. This place is like a second home for me and my brothers. They have the best salads.
Told you not to come back here, tailpipe.
We all have nicknames for each other. I have like 20.
How was spin class, sweetie?
It's pretty challenging.
I'm gonna beat you to death with a chain.
I hope not. Tiffany, where are you from?
I'm from Ottawa.
Ottawa?
Ottawa.
Where's that?
In Canada.
Canada? How full's your meat locker right now?
What is a meat locker?
In Canada, doesn't everybody have a refrigerator outside just full of their meat for the winter?
No.
No?
No.
Huh, I know nothing. But if you had a choice, would you rather live in America?
Is that a trick question?
No.
I love Canada.
Well, explain to me what happened in this video.
We decided it would be a good idea if I took a jump over my brother.
So is this your brother's group of friends?
It was just random people we met.
You don't even know these people?
Not really. I do now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they do these type of jumps all the time?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so they're like a stunt group or something?
Yeah, kind of. They have their own YouTube channel.
Bunch of jackasses.
Pretty much.
Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, such a big ramp.
When I saw it, I was a little bit nervous, but I figured I'm here. I came all the way here to do it, so.
How far did you travel for this?
About 6 hours.
What in the You traveled 6 hours for the big jump?
Well, I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
Well, no
We traveled 6 hours to hang out there and like ride bikes and have fun.
What was he on, a go-kart?
They call it redneck lawn chair.
Redneck lawn chair. Had you ever even jumped a mini bike before?
Not a mini bike, no.
So you'd never even jumped it and you're about to jump over a human.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
I mean, you really overshot it.
Oh yeah. The problem was I didn't hear him say go. So I saw my brother start driving.
Uh-huh.
And I felt like I needed to catch up.
Now, did they tell you specifically you need to be going
Yes.
how many miles an hour when you hit the jump?
I can't remember how many miles per hour.
Oh, because you're in
like
Canada? You guys
we
go
use
by kilometers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's confusing.
Hey, Spinderella, your kind ain't welcome here.
Hazing me. In the air, did you know things have gone really, really wrong?
Absolutely.
Did it feel like you were in the air forever?
Yes. And I thought about maybe like throwing the bike away.
That would have been a great move.
By the time I made the decision, I was like, no, I'll break my legs.
Yep, you okay? I think so. I may have broken my hip.
And what did happen to you physically?
I broke my pelvis in 2 places.
Your pelvis?
Yes.
Shouldn't have that happened like in like high school? Oh, that's your hymen.
Yeah.
Okay, how does it break?
It like snapped about 1 inch out of place.
And how do they fix it?
I have a metal plate and 6 screws in there now.
And you're in Canada, so you have poor doctors, correct?
No, we have great doctors and it's free.
That was free.
It was free.
Well, no wonder you guys are jumping over people. There's no consequences.
No, I mean, why not?
So how long were you out for?
About 2.5 months.
Did they do the right thing by just carrying you on a blanket into a was that an ambulance?
No, that was a van.
Okay, so that's just a van.
Yes, because no one really thought I was hurt. They're like, you're not crying, you're a girl, you'd be crying.
What's the hardest thing to do with a broken pelvis?
Everything. I mean, not being able to stand up.
Oh, you couldn't stand.
I couldn't stand. I was in a wheelchair for 2.5 months.
What about pushing out like a stubborn BM?
No issues.
What's with the tubby guy that was on a crutch in the video?
That's my brother.
Oh, that's your brother?
Yeah, he just had knee surgery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your family's prone to injury?
Yes, apparently.
Are you an adrenaline junkie?
I would say yes.
What other things have you done?
I'm a skydiver.
That's dangerous.
I was forced into it by my other brother who was not there when I did the dirt bike jump.
Have you ever thought that your brothers are trying to kill you?
It's definitely crossed my mind.
That's the problem with brothers.
Yeah.
They just force you into stuff. I had 2 older sisters, hence why I dress in women's clothing all the time. How does it feel to be the most successful stunt woman in the history of Canada?
Actually, people recognized me in the mall in my hometown.
Yeah?
I was with my mom and these 2 guys yelled out, "Holy f***, there's Tiffany."
Were you surprised that the video was so popular or no?
Yes.
Did you read the comments on the video?
Oh, yes, I do. There was one that made me laugh that said she's probably not getting dicked for a while.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You weren't dicked for a while? I guess those salads aren't coming. Must be a new chef. Let's get out of here.
All right.
See you later, fellas.
I hate your shoes, Tinkerbell.
Real funny, guys. Always joshing me. Listen, Tiffany, it's time for you to get back in the saddle and ride again. And lucky for you, I have recreated one of the most exciting motocross tracks ever built. You ready to give it another shot?
Let's do it, Tailpipe.
Please don't call me that. Hold on tight and don't overheat. And make sure you don't land on your front wheel. You must be loving his crystal clear 8-bit graphics. Use the arrows to cool your engine down. Woohoo! Ignore which way I'm pointing. Yeah, I know you'd like me to find some big tits in the stand, but everyone looks the exact same. Ah, there goes her hymen again. Walk it off. You good?
Woohoo! Yeah!
Yay!
Go.
You can do it! Don't fall! Don't fall!
Bailey, I'll be right there. I'm coming. Oh! Bitch. Sorry I'm late. I heeled here. Hi, Bailey.
Hi.
Thank you for doing this.
No problem.
Your face is a lot prettier than I thought it was going to be.
Thanks.
And you have all your teeth.
Yeah.
Usually when people fall to their face, their first instinct is to put their hands down, and you went for more of a nesty plunge.
I play volleyball, so I fall all
You
the
used to
time.
dive it.
I dive, yeah.
Have you skateboarded since?
Easy answer. Nope.
That was your last ride?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be exciting. What a better time than on television with zero pressure. Who uploaded that video?
Either Alex or Taylor.
Are you thinking of pressing charges?
No. They're my friends, so, I mean, it got me here.
Oh, you've made it. You know what I thought your web redemption should be? Instead of skateboarding, it was give you a couple $100 and tell you to go to a mall like a normal 17-year-old girl. All right, well, you're clearly dressed for this. I think it's time we get you on a skateboard. Okay, Bailey, this is part of your training. First, we're gonna have to lose your original board. I appreciate you bringing it out here, but you're gonna get killed on that thing. This outfit actually does feel good for skateboarding. This is actually what skateboarding's about. Whoa, a little speed wobble there. You look ridiculous. 3 hours on here is the appropriate amount of cardio. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, keep it going. My friend, Chris Fairbanks, great comedian, also thinks he's a great skateboarder. I'm gonna have him try to ollie kickflip on this at a high speed. You almost made it.
Walk it off.
Bailey, I want you to meet Lindsay, 3-time gold ex-champion.
Hi.
Vert skater. I need, Lindsay, you just to give her some advice for bombing a big hill.
Keep your weight really centered and just stay really solid.
I think, Bailey, oh, you're in great hands. This is gonna be flawless. Welcome to Devil's Backbone. The world wants to know, are you ready to give it another shot? Be awesome if you went for it, though. Okay, Bailey, I think this is a more manageable hill for you.
I think so.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, a little.
Well, we have your father here. He's waiting at the finish line. Give him a wave.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah? Are you excited?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
I don't think anything could.
Well, the world wants to know. Are you ready to give it another shot?
Think so.
You're gonna do great. I know it. We give it a little push.
Okay.
Skateboarding. Look at her go. Oui, oui, Paris. The Great Wall. The Big Apple, you
Wow, this is so cool.
Frisco.
Oh my God!
La Tour de France.
Peter Gallagher's eyebrow.
Just stay centered. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Thank you!
Katie Couric's colon.
Bailey, go to your father. Go to your father. Go to your father.
Catch me, catch me.
Good job! Good job!
Yeah! Yay! Yay! Yay!
Oh, sorry.
Redeemed.